Really exciting to have the Sunshine Tour coming up with the professionals that are playing on the tour. And I think also for PGK and actually professional golfers in East Africa in general, and you'll hear more about that, this is a wonderful opportunity to give our golfers exposure to the next level of golf, to be able to expand golf. So for both the professional game and also the amateur game, I'm really excited that we were able to stage this event. So when are we staging it? We're staging it on the 19th to the 22nd of July next year, 2018. It's a little while away, but with all these things, it takes a lot of organisation. So we do need to prepare early. We're bringing in 156 players, professional players, to play here over the 4 days. And as I mentioned earlier, we'll have 2 days of pro-ams before that. So members of the golfing public will be able to pay and play with some very good professional golfers and fine-tune their game as well. Prize money, we're looking at $150,000 of prize money this year, 10 times the prize money in last year's event, so it's quite an exciting prize pot to play. And as I said, it's really about providing the Kenyan sporting public with yet another view of what is now, an Olympic sport. So let's remember that golf is an Olympic sport.
Let me say that the announcement of the first Sunshine Tour event in Kenya, under the banner of KCB, Karen Masters, is a true dream come true for us as PGK. As you all know, Kenyan professional golf doesn't get much exposure. We don't get to play many tournaments except for the Kenya Open. And having a second event from the Sunshine Tour, which is of a big nature, I think that's really, really good for Kenyan pros. It'll get us good exposure. It'll get hopefully our players getting better. And like Andy said, one day maybe one Kenyan can actually win one of these events and make us all proud. It's our intention to use this Karen Masters as an impetus for regular Kenyan professional circuit as well. We're in the process of trying to create a tour within Kenya. It'll be great to have them on board and create a PGK tour, which will then run in Kenya concurrently, so we can also get our guys playing a little bit more. We look forward to the event next year, and again, a big thank you to KCB, Karen Masters and Sunshine Tour, and obviously the KGU and all the bodies that are involved in keeping us together through KGF. And so we look forward to the event next year. Thank you so much.
On behalf of the Kenya Golf Union, our mandate is really to make sure that the Kenyan golfers are given an opportunity to participate in more golf, and more golf. So far, we've only had the Kenya Open Golf Limited as the arm of the Kenya Golf Union, which has been promoting golf at the international level. And it is very good news for us indeed to have the current masters coming on board as an additional opportunity for our golfers to participate in real competitive and international sports.
I'm incredibly delighted to join you for this auspicious event so that we can launch the KCB Karen Masters Round 2, or what would we call it? Yeah. Season 2, yeah. Version 2, but for 2018. But it's a very exciting event. We acknowledge the long-term importance of having an event like this in the region, and we expect that we should be able to create a preeminent pro competition, like Charan mentions, for East Africa. And our intention is that everyone should get an opportunity to participate at the level of golf that could change golf in this part of the world. And that's why we are very excited to be partnering with the Sunshine Tour and, of course, the club to be able to deliver this for this region. KCB Karen Tournament remains our most visible vehicle to share the greatness of the sport. It is our hope that by working together with the Sunshine Tour, we will have made immense strides in further popularizing the game of golf in East Africa. And we at KCB are excited and very enthusiastic to play a key role in making this a big play. I really feel that that's all I have to say about this, other than I wish you all a fantastic event. We're going to have it in July, and I'm very excited that we're going to take part in something this fantastic for the region.
Just on behalf of the Sunshine Tour, you know, I've had this dream many years. We've got to grow the game in Africa. South Africa's had its number ones, as Charan mentioned, and we run a pretty good show down there, but we've got to expand the game, and we've been fortunate enough that we've grown it into Zambia with 2 events and back into Zimbabwe now. We've got some events in Swaziland as well. And this is a dream come true for me to come up to East Africa. And you guys are the pioneer, I think, of what we can actually do in this region. I've been to Tanzania, I've been to Uganda, I've seen the golfing facilities around that place. And I think that if we get this thing going, and I'm sure we will, that all the golf in the regions will develop. So on the Sunshine Tour part, I'm going to bring the best 100-odd players I can to come and take on this golf course. And, I don't know what else to say, but really looking forward to it. And thanks to your committee for putting it all together, and obviously KCB, Angela, your sponsorship, can't be without it. As we mentioned, between ourselves and the committee, working out a plan to have some South African golfers, and obviously we need to have big representation from Kenya and from the other African countries. I think that is the most important thing for the event, is to get additional African representation in the event. So if we're talking a field size of 156, and let's say hypothetically the number is still to be agreed upon, South Africa had, say, 100 players. We normally do 114 in Zimbabwe and 114 in Zambia. We cut it down to 100, which gave 56 between the PGK and the organising committee to work out how those numbers would work. Then I think that would be a pretty good number for. I don't know how many professionals the PGK have or how many amateurs will be involved in the event, but I'm certainly assuming there will be amateurs involved in the event, along with the PGK professionals and African representation. So I think if that number was working for everybody, then everybody would be kind of happy, I think.